So this is the Txi-D digital light alarm, so completely digital system. New design from the ground up. So we've got completely new mouldings, we've got improved weatherproofing on the inside where we've invested in robotic coating machinery, and the only thing that really remained the same is we have the vibration sensing, our tried and tested vibration sensing. So we've done away with the switch at the bottom. We no longer have a tone control or the sensitivity, so no high and low range of sensitivity. You turn it on with the push buttons on the front, which also carry out a number of other functions. You have the V for volume, and we now have R. R is for response, okay? So you set the response level that you want to your setup and to your line movement, okay? So you increase or decrease the response. Now it's similar to sensitivity, but it's subtly different, and the reason is that we've also now got digital signal processing, and that's what we've been working on for all this time. Sounds complicated, but what it has allowed us to do is we now have another adjustment, which is beep speed. We have 8 different levels of beep speed. Our current alarms are great, okay? Got loads of sensitivity and they pick up far more than a wheel ever would. But what tends to happen is in sort of plus and those higher levels of 4, 5, 6 on the S control is that in some situations it can get a little bit too lively, and just a little knock can send it into the warble, you know, make it go berserk, and you don't know whether you had a liner, whether you had a knock, whether you had a run. You know you had something, and it's more than you would have known with a wheel, but you didn't get the information that you needed. We've now got beep speed. Now out the box, it's set to beep speed level 4, which will be just like your TXIs. Okay, so you can just turn it on. There are various defaults, which mean you can just go fishing, adjust the response, and it'll be just like you know and love with your current TXIs. But if you want to start playing with it, you can personalize it and start to get more out of the vibration sensing. So there it is in level 4, okay, nice and lively, maximum response. If I now turn the beep speed down, I'll set it to level 1. Okay, do that with the push button 1 on the left. I haven't changed the response. The response is just the same, so well lively, but I have slowed down the beeps. So what this means is we've now brought back the speed relationship. So no longer is it going berserk as soon as I get a knock. I now can slow the beeps down to get the feel that I want from the setup that I've got. I can increase those beeps slightly, so I can go up to level 2. Okay, so it starts to get a bit faster. And what it means is now you can start to use higher levels of response without it going into that meltdown, that warble straight away, which means you know more about what's going on at the business end. So if you're fishing up against a snag or where you need that extra response levels, you know more about what is happening. So whether you've had a knock, a liner, or a run, you can now tell the difference. Conversely, you can do it the other way. So you can reduce the response. If you're fishing on a big pit where the waves are coming in and it's knocking the line, you really don't want any false beeps at all. And then you can increase the beep speed up to maximum, up to level 8, which means you'll get more beeps when you get a run. So you can use it both ways. That gives you much more flexibility, and it will remember your settings. So once you've found that magic sweet spot that you like, which you'll use most of the time, once you've set that beep speed level that you like, you just tweak your response and then you're ready to go. There are also other various things. You can adjust the LED brightnesses. There's 8 levels. There's day and night settings. So you can toggle between the two. That's daytime. That's nighttime. They're presets, or you set that personal preference that you like. The main thing is that beep speed. That is the big thing that we've been working on these alarms, to give you that increased way to personalize and get the best out of the vibration sensing.